As I was preparing, three words came to me based on the topic called and chosen for this time. Listening, waiting, and jealousy. Now, the Cambridge Dictionary defines the word called as to consider someone or something to be. Another dictionary defines the word chosen to be picked out as the best or most appropriate of two or more alternatives. Now, God has called many of us, and He has chosen quite a few of us for this time.
Yes.
We just have to be still and listen to hear exactly what God is saying we are in this season of our lives.
Yes. Come on.
1 Peter 2 verse 9 says, "But we are a chosen generation,
Yes.
a royal priesthood,
Yes.
a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of Him who had called you out of darkness into His marvelous light."
Yes.
We are all chosen for a specific time to do a task even before we were born. God says in the book of Jeremiah, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." Meaning God knew that He was going to choose us even before He thought about creating us.
Yes.
God appointed us to do great works throughout the land. This tells me that we really are set apart and peculiar because the Almighty One picked us out before we even knew our potential, like Jesus said, to do anything. To know whether God has chosen you for this time or He still has you waiting, you have to be listening. Samuel, however, was the opposite. He was listening, but he didn't realize that he was chosen. God called him 3 times. And we know that he was listening because he got up all 3 times. But he answered the priest. He was listening, but he answered the wrong voice. That's why we have to carefully listen to the voice of God and not be mistaken. When he finally answered the Lord and said, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening," God told him all that he would do in Israel. He was afraid and did not want to tell the priest what God told him. But because he obeyed and listened to God, he did so. God then raised him up as one of his prophets. See, when you listen and obey God in your called season of waiting, when He chooses you, the appointment for which you are chosen for is far greater than what you expected. We just have to be still and listen.
Yes.
Waiting. Many of us are in our called season, which means we are waiting for the appointed time to be chosen by God. But it's during this time we tend to believe that we serve no purpose, or God is taking too long, or He has already forgotten about us, or others are better than us just because He chose them first. Not realizing that we are being prepared to be picked out as the best amongst so many others because we are the only one, according to God, who can perform the job at the level He wants the work to be done at. Yes, we're going to be rejected when we know we should have been chosen for that position or that scholarship because we worked so hard, but it's for a purpose. Yes, others are going to criticize you and try to bring you down and say that you'll never be chosen, but stay strong and never give up because it's for a purpose. And yes, you're going to want to give up because you don't understand the weight and you feel like the odds are against you, but keep holding on because it's for a purpose. See, we as young people have to understand that when God says wait and He's still preparing you, it's for the best. Because He's not going to rush you into your chosen season knowing that you are not fully equipped and ready to handle that level of anointing, talent, or power. Just because you have the talent or the ability to do something, it does not mean that God is ready for you to do it.